Écoutez-moi, moi la chanteuse à demi. Parlez-moi à vos amours, à vos amis. Parlez-leur de cette fille aux yeux noirs et de son rêve fou. Moi, ce que je veux, c'est écrire des histoires qui arrivent jusqu'à vous. C'est tout. Voilà qui je suis. Mais voilà mes messieurs, mes années chapeau. Oui, mais voilà tout le bruit et tout le silence. Regardez-moi, oh, dis-moi ce qu'il reste. Regardez-moi, avant que je me déteste. Crois vous dire que les lèvres maintenant ne vous diront pas ces petites choses.
Gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, et ora mortis nostrae. Amen.
And now, to honor America, especially the brave men and women serving our nation in the Persian Gulf and throughout the world, please join in the singing of our national anthem. The anthem will be followed by a flyover of F-16 jets from the 56th Tactical Training Wing at MacDill Air Force Base, and will be performed by the Florida Orchestra under the direction of Maestro Yaha Ling and sung by Grammy Award winner Whitney Houston.
Yeah! Never. There'll be times in your life you'll want to quit, you'll want to go home. Just never quit. I've seen so many brilliant people, they gave up in life. I've seen others who really didn't have that talent or that ability, and they're among the most successful people today in the world because they never quit and they never gave up. Never stop fighting for what you believe in and for the people who care about you. Never, ever give up. There'll be times in your life you'll want to quit, you'll want to go home. Just never quit. I've seen so many brilliant people, they gave up in life. I've seen others who really didn't have that talent or that ability, and they're among the most successful people today in the world because they never quit and they never gave up. Never stop fighting for what you believe in and for the people who care about you. Never, ever give up. There'll be times in your life you'll want to quit, you'll want to go home. Just never quit. I've seen so many brilliant people, they gave up in life. I've seen others who really didn't have that talent or that ability.
Blessed Sunday. Blessed Sunday. God bless everyone on YouTube. God bless everyone on YouTube without exception. Without exception. Blessed Sunday. Today is Sunday. God's day. Today is God's day. So everyone, take time out. If you can, take time out and visit the church of your preference. Visit the church of your preference. Like my mother used to say, every Sunday is God's day. So what do you do on a Sunday? You go to the church of your preference, to the church of your preference, and give your respect to God. There are many people that say that you don't have to go to church. Yes, you do. We all have to go to church. We all have to go to church. We must go to church. Them are the words of my dear mother. May God bless her soul. So if you can, visit the church of your preference and give your respect to God. If you can, if you can't, let us say you can't go. You lock yourself up in your room. Lock yourself up in your room for 5 minutes. You lock yourself up in your room and you have a conversation. You have a conversation with God and you show him respect. You show him respect. You don't have to recite. You don't have to recite written prayers. You don't have to do that. God appreciates if you talk to him. If you talk to him sincerely, with your own words. Anyone can just recite a prayer. Anyone can do it. Let me repeat that again. Anyone can just recite a prayer. But very important, have a conversation with God in your own words. You lock yourself up in your room and you talk to God one-on-one, and you have a sincere conversation with God, and God will appreciate that. God will appreciate that more than just reciting written prayers. Amen. So those that can, visit the church of your preference, and those that can't, lock yourself up in your room. 5, 10 minutes, whatever it takes. But today is Sunday. Give your respect to God. Amen. God bless everyone. God bless everyone on YouTube, without exception. Without exception. And as always, special prayers for those that are not in the right path. Get on the right path. Get on the right path. God bless everyone outside of the chat. God bless everyone outside of the chat. Those that have to hear this Sunday telecast, those that have to hear this Sunday morning telecast will hear it by the grace of God. That is the way this channel works. By the grace of God, amen. If you have to hear my message, you will hear it by the grace and by the power of God. Amen. It is now exactly 5:36 in the morning here in the beautiful island of Puerto Rico, United States territory. United States territory. Under federal law. On the East Coast, New York time, it is exactly 4:37 in the morning. I am starting early. Because I have to get to work. And I do not want to go over my time. So that is how come I am super early today. Again, it is 5:37 and 4:37 on the East Coast. Today also is Super Bowl Sunday. Today is Super Bowl Sunday. When I was a kid, I saw the first Super Bowl on TV, on my black and white TV. That was back in 1967. The Super Bowl, the first Super Bowl. I had the honor of watching it. In 1967, I was 12 years old. Back then, the first Super Bowl, 1967. The Green Bay Packers, the great Green Bay Packers versus Kansas City. If my memory is correct. The Green Bay Packers under the greatest coach of all time, the great Vince Lombardi, the greatest coach of all time. There has never been a coach of that stature. So God bless the soul of Vince Lombardi. And let me tell you something about Vince Lombardi. The reason why he was the greatest coach of all time, he was a fatherly coach. A fatherly coach. He coached his players like a father coaches his son. Let me repeat that again. The reason that Vince Lombardi was the greatest coach of all time, his style of coaching was father to son. He treated his players like if they were his blood sons. That is how come he was the greatest coach of all time. There is no other coach in the NFL ever of the greatness and the stature of Vince Lombardi. And that is the way it is. So I had the honor when I was 12 years old to see the first Super Bowl. And let me tell you something about the players back then. To be clear, the players of today, 2026, they are great. But back then, in the early 60s, early 50s, I would say real football players, and especially the defensive players, the defensive players back then, excuse my expression, the defensive players back then, they were real killers. They were real killers. Once you got on the field with them, they wanted to put you 6 feet under. That is the attitude. That is the attitude that the great football legends of the 50s, of the 60s, that was their mentality. Once you got on the field to play against them, if you were a running back, if you were a halfback, if you were an offensive player, their state of mind was to put you 6 feet under. Back then, the defensive players, they were real killers. They did not go to play what we call sportsmanship. There was no sportsmanship. If you were an offensive player, you better be blessed by God. You better be blessed by God back then. If not, they would take you out. They would take you out. That is the way it was. Real football. Real football. If you were a running back, you better run. You better run for your life. That is the way it was. A little history of real football back then. Okay. So today is Super Bowl Sunday. Everyone listen up. Super Bowl coverage, Super Bowl television coverage starts at midday today on the NBC network. On the NBC network. Football coverage will start on the East Coast at midday, and it will continue. It will continue until kickoff time, which will be at 6 p.m. Eastern time or 7 p.m. Eastern time. Check your local listings. Check your local listings. But the information that I have, it will be on the NBC network. Check your local listings. Hold on, everyone, hold on. Today's Super Bowl Sunday. Today is Family Day. Today is Family Day. I hope everyone, you go early. These are just suggestions. You go early to the supermarket. Start making good soup. You get good soup, you get your good food, you get your beverages. If you drink alcohol, be responsible. Be responsible. Be a gentleman. Be a gentleman. Me personally, I do not drink. But there is nothing, to be clear, there is nothing wrong with having a few beers, a few drinks. There is nothing wrong with that. It is not a sin. You will not be condemned, but you must drink responsibly. You must drink responsibly. That is my point. And you should be home. You should be home with your family watching the Super Bowl coverage with your entire family. It is Family Day. That is the way we do it here in the Uncle Edwin house. In the Uncle Edwin house. So everyone, enjoy the Super Bowl. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Before I get into the topic, today's topic is the dead. The dead. That is the topic for today. But before I get into the topic, as always, God bless Miss Angel Gotti. God bless Miss Angel Gotti. Miss Angel Gotti will go live tonight after the Super Bowl. Miss Angel Gotti will go live tonight after the Super Bowl. So everyone, please sub and support Miss Angel Gotti. Please sub and support Miss Angel Gotti. She will go on after the Super Bowl. So everyone, sub and support Miss Angel. And being that today is Sunday, God's Day, if you have a problem with Miss Angel, I am talking in general. If you have a problem with Miss Angel, take advantage. Take advantage. Today's Sunday, God's Day. Make up with Miss Angel. Make up with Miss Angel. Miss Angel is part of our family. She is part of our family. Her channel, listen carefully, her channel draws. Her channel draws all of us. That is where we all met. That is where we all became YouTube friends. Let me repeat it again because people have short memories. We all became friends. We all became friends. YouTube friends. We all became YouTube friends on Miss Angel's channel. Whoever tells me that is not correct, you are not correct. You are not correct. We all met and became YouTube friends on Miss Angel's channel. Never forget it. Miss Angel's channel draws. It draws the people. And that is a fact. Miss Angel Gotti is one of the most important content creators on YouTube. And that is the fact. Whoever denies it has pure hatred in their heart. Whoever denies what I am saying has pure hatred in their heart. Miss Angel's channel is a channel where everyone goes. Everyone goes. Miss Angel is now entering into her 5th year here on YouTube. Miss Angel's channel is solid like a rock. Miss Angel's channel is established. It is established. Miss Angel's channel is a family channel. That is what Miss Angel's channel is. That is the true essence of Miss Angel's channel. Miss Angel's channel is a family channel. And everyone goes to Miss Angel's channel. Everyone. Whoever tells me that they don't listen to Miss Angel, they are lying. And let me repeat it again. Miss Angel's channel is one of the most important channels on YouTube. And that is a fact. If you deny it, you have hatred in your heart and you are ignorant. You are, sadly I say, you are ignorant. That is where everyone goes. And every time Miss Angel goes on, and every time that Miss Angel goes live, everyone watches. Everyone watches. And that is a fact. So if today is Sunday, if you have a problem with Miss Angel, go to Miss Angel's channel. Make up with Miss Angel. Make up with Miss Angel. Make up with Miss Angel. Let us become the family that we used to be. Let us become the family that we used to be. And again, and please forgive me that I am repetitive, but never forget that that is where we all met. That is where we all became good friends. And those that have channels, the majority of the people you have in your chats, they came from Miss Angel's channel. Whoever denies that is disconnected. We must be in reality. And I must repeat this again, and I will repeat it again, because a lot of people have hard heads. That is where we all became friends. And that is where we all were motivated to activate our own channels. Never forget where we come from. We come from Miss Angel's channel. And that is a fact. Everyone wants to be on Miss Angel's chat. Everyone wants to be on Miss Angel's panel. Everyone wants to be on Miss Angel's panel to get subs and to become famous. Yes, to become famous here on YouTube. And that is a fact. What I am saying, you cannot debate what I am saying, because what I am saying is the truth. You can insult me all you want. You can insult me all you want. You can call me that I am a simp. You can say that Uncle Edwin, he is an ass kisser. He is an ass kisser of Miss Angel. You can say whatever you want. I throw it in the garbage. But what I am saying is the truth. And I stand by my comment to the death. You have to kill me. You have to kill me. No one can debate Uncle Edwin. There is no one. So if you were friends with Miss Angel, be friends again. Be friends again. Be friends again. Listen to this one. It doesn't matter if you're young or old. It doesn't matter if you are young or old. Do not forget, at any time, God can send you the link. In 1 second, you are gone. In 1 second, we are gone. In 1 second, we are gone. They are people that never think about death. That is the topic today, death. Think about death. Think about death. You can go at any time. Every day that we live, that is a gift from God. That is a gift from God. This is an example. Right now, I am speaking right here. Right now, I am live. But who knows? In 1 minute, God can send me the link. God can send me the link. And God can send you the link. God, imagine that. God, in his power, you see, God is the king of life and death. God is the king of life and death. I want everyone today, think about death. You must think about it, and you must be prepared. If you were a friend of Miss Angel, be a friend again before God sends you the link. You see, a lot of people, they think that they live forever. Let me repeat that again. There are many people that think that they're going to live forever, that they are indestructible. Listen to this one. You can have perfect health. You can listen to this one. Listen to Uncle Edwin. You can have perfect health, mental and physical. And in 1 second, God sends you the link. And everybody will say, but he was healthy. He or she was healthy. He or she was healthy. And he or she is dead. That means that it was the time of that person. That you can be healthy, you can be in a deathbed, or you can be the most healthiest person in the world. But once God decides that your time is up, you are gone. The link is automatic. I hope everyone is learning. You see, right now, we are living. We are living. Why? Because God lets us live. Let me repeat that. The reason that we are alive right now, it is because God is giving us that gift. God is giving us that gift of life. But he can decide, let me send this guy the link. A little humor. I will give an example. I am here right now. Who knows? Maybe God will send me the link in an hour, or in a half an hour, or in a minute. If you do not hear my voice in the next seconds, that means that God sent me the link. And Alexandria is right here with me. Alexandria, if God sent me the link, you turn off the StreamYard. Do not forget, you know how to do it. You have done it many times. A little humor, but it is true. If you do not hear my voice in the next few seconds, that means I am gone. And Alexandria will turn off YouTube. Because my family, everyone is sleeping. Everyone is sleeping. It is a little humor, but it is true. I hope everyone got it. So if you have a problem with Miss Angel, come on, make up. Make up. Miss Angel, she is a good person. She is a nice person. This is my 5th year with Miss Angel. And I will be with Miss Angel always. And again, I say, you can insult me all you want. That Edwin is a real ass kisser. That is what they say. Uncle Edwin is an ass kisser. He is an ass kisser. You can say whatever you want. Miss Angel, she is dear to my heart. May God bless her always. And may God bless her channel and her family. Again, Miss Angel will go on tonight after the Super Bowl. So everyone, support Miss Angel. And never forget what I have said. That is where we all met. And that is where we all became YouTube friends. And many that have channels, your subs come from Miss Angel's channel. And that is the way it is. Hold on, everyone, hold on. So everyone, today, take some time out. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Think about death. Be prepared. Never forget, it doesn't matter if you're young or old. You can go at any time. We can go at any time. We can go at any time. You can go at any time. It doesn't matter your age. And again, and I must repeat this, you can be the healthiest person in the world. But if God decides that you are going, you are going. It is so simple. And you will go in 1 second. We will go in 1 second. So take advantage of life. Take advantage of life. But in a positive way. In a positive way. I hope to see you all. I hope to see you all at Miss Angel's channel. And again, and please forgive me. Please forgive me. If you have a problem with Miss Angel, make up today. Go to Miss Angel. You tell Miss Angel, send me the link, please. Send me the link. You go on the panel and you give a big hug to Miss Angel, and Miss Angel will give you a hug back. Miss Angel will give you a hug back. That is for everyone, without exception of no one. Hold on, everyone, hold on. Hold on, okay. Before I get into the topic, because I am on schedule, let us see the time. The time now in Puerto Rico, 6:04. 6:04 and 5:04 on the East Coast. New York time. New York time. Here in Puerto Rico, it is raining. It is raining. But it is 80 degrees. You can go to the beach today. You can go to the beach today. Even if it's raining, you can go to the beach. That is the way it is in Puerto Rico. Many people go to the beach. They bring their umbrellas. They bring their umbrellas. That is the way it is. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Okay. This is what we are going to do now. Before we get into the topic, a little roll call. This is a little roll call. This is a little roll call. I am going to mention a few people that I am sub to. I am sub to over 1,000 people. I am sub to over 1,000, but I am not going to mention the 1,000 people that I am sub to. I am just going to mention a few. I am just going to mention a few, but in a positive way. But because here, when we mention a person, we mention them in a positive way. Here we will not mention a name in a negative way. It doesn't matter. You can be the devil. You can be the devil. There are many on YouTube. There are many, but I will never mention your name. If you are the devil here on YouTube, do not worry. I am not going to mention your name. Here, when I mention a person's name, it is in a positive sense. But I am not going to mention a person's name in a negative way. Why? Because I have ethics. I have ethics. And I live by real street rules. I live by real street rules. And that is the way Uncle Edwin is. Okay. Angel Gotti. Angel, God bless you. God bless you. Uncle Tindu. Uncle Tindu, the king of the thumbnail. The king of the thumbnail. And talking about Uncle Tindu, thank you. Thank you for helping me yesterday. Uncle Tindu, you make the program positive. You make the program positive. And I also want to say, this is about Uncle Tindu. If you listen to Uncle Tindu's voice, when he is talking seriously, listen up, everyone. This is a personal observation that I have made about Uncle Tindu. If you listen to Uncle Tindu when he is serious, Uncle Tindu has the perfect radio voice. That is my opinion. I am a specialist with all humbleness. With all humbleness, I am a specialist in radio. I am a specialist in radio. Here in Puerto Rico, I have been participating on the radio, on Spanish radio, AM radio, for over 40 years. I say it humbly. I have done radio programs. I have participated in the #1 stations of Puerto Rico. I am talking about AM radio, news radio here in Puerto Rico. I have done programs on Puerto Rican radio. I have been in debates on Puerto Rican radio. I have been participating in the radio here in Puerto Rico for over 40 years. Here in Puerto Rico, and I say it humbly, in the radio world, in the radio AM world, I am known. And I say it humbly, everyone knows, but I am not known as Uncle Edwin. I am known as Uncle Edwin here on YouTube. But on the radio, I am known as Jimenez. Jimenez. Senor Jimenez. I have been participating on the radio for over 40 years, and I am a specialist. I am a specialist in radio. And I have also appeared on television. I have also appeared on television in debates. And I say it humbly. I say it humbly. But getting back to what I was saying to Uncle Tindu. Listen up, everyone. Uncle Tindu has the perfect radio voice. To be clear, when he is serious, once he talks serious, you can put him in a radio station and he can do a program. Again, I want to congratulate Uncle Tindu. Uncle Tindu, you have the perfect radio voice. Uncle Tindu has a great voice for radio. He has a great voice for radio. Uncle Tindu, God bless you. God bless you and your family. Special prayers for Mother Tindu. Special prayers for Mother Tindu. Good health and long life. And special prayers and blessings for baby Enzo. Baby Enzo. May he grow up to be the man that is his grandpa. Let me repeat that again. May Enzo grow up to be the man that is his grandpa. May God bless Enzo. Uncle Tindu, in a close of an eye, that little baby, that sacred baby, he will be a man. He will be a man. Uncle Tindu, my grandson used to be like Enzo. And now, in a close of an eyelid, he is 23 years old. And yesterday he was like baby Enzo. So I tell you, Uncle Tindu, enjoy baby Enzo and don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes, because if you close your eyes for 1 second, no more baby Enzo. Mr. Enzo. I hope you got it, Uncle Tindu. I hope you got it. And again, Uncle Tindu, thank you for yesterday. We had a very positive telecast because of you. So I want to thank you. So God bless Uncle Tindu and his entire family. And Uncle Tindu will go on today. So everyone, please stop and support Uncle Tindu. Okay, let me mention Eric Foss. Eric Foss, very intelligent. He is very intelligent, has great potential. That is my opinion of Eric Foss. He is very intelligent. He is a very intelligent young man. And he is rational. He is rational. When Eric does something that is not right, he acknowledges it. He acknowledges it. So I congratulate Eric for that. Not many do that here on YouTube. Not many do that here on YouTube. Let me repeat it again. When Eric Foss does something that is not correct, he acknowledges it, and he owns it, and he accepts it, and he apologizes, and he apologizes sincerely. And he is very intelligent, very intelligent. That is my opinion of Eric Foss. Eric, God bless you. And keep on the right path. Keep on the right path. And God bless your channel. Everyone, please sub and support Eric. Please sub and support Eric Foss. And Eric, God bless baby Erica. Baby Erica, your dear mother, your daughter, your entire family. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. Okay. I must mention this young man. I must mention this young man. Michael Saccio. Michael Saccio. Let me repeat it. Michael Saccio. Sir Saccio. Sir Saccio. You are intelligent. You are talented. You are intelligent. You are talented. You are a young 70. You are a young 70. Michael, time to get back on track. Time to get back on track, Michael. You have great talent. You have great talent. But you have completely deviated. You are intelligent. You are bright. And you are a New Yorker. You are a New Yorker. And you are a great Italian. Get back on track, Michael. Get back on track. So God bless you, Michael. God bless you. Miss Jessie Roth. Miss Jessie Roth. Miss Jessie, with the utmost respect, Miss Jessie, with the utmost respect, this is just my opinion. I want you to be positive. I want you to be positive. I want you to be sure of yourself. Be sure of yourself. You press, Miss Jessie, press confidence. You must press confidence. I want you to be more sure of yourself. I want you to be more sure of yourself. You are very intelligent. You are a YouTube veteran. You are a YouTube veteran. I want you to be more positive of yourself, and you must have more confidence in yourself. I got it now, Miss Jessie. You must believe in yourself more. You must believe in yourself more. You must believe in yourself more, Miss Jessie. That is my opinion of Miss Jessie. Miss Jessie, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. In other words, Miss Jessie, you must become the Iron Woman. The Iron Woman. That is my opinion of Miss Jessie. And you are the boss, Miss Jessie. You are the boss. You are the boss, Miss Jessie. You are the boss. You put the rules in your channel. You put the rules in your channel. If anyone misbehaves in your channel, you expel them, you block them immediately. This is an example, Miss Jessie. If I go on your panel and I start giving you orders and using words of profanity, your responsibility, Miss Jessie, is to kick me out, block me, and expel me. You are the boss, Miss Jessie. You are the boss. Period. And be sure of yourself. And I tell you in good faith, may God bless you, Miss Jessie. May God bless you. Let us mention Mob Rats Exposed. Mob Rats Exposed. My nephew, Emery. Emery, God bless you. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless your family. God bless your dear mother, your stepfather. God bless the soul of your dear dad and your dear sister. And Rocco, we cannot forget Rocco. And Emery, time to register at the university. Time to register at the university, Emery. You are intelligent. You should be a history professor. Do not waste your youth. Do not waste your youth. Emery, when you close your eyes, you will be 70 like Uncle Edwin. Emery, listen up. When you close your eyes, you will be 70 like Uncle Edwin. Take advantage of your youth. Register at the university. Become a history teacher. You can do it. You can do it, Emery. That is what I say to Emery. God bless you, Emery. God bless you. Everyone, please sub and support Emery. Please sub and support Emery. I want to mention this is a very professional young lady. She is a professional young lady. Her name is Megyn Kelly. Megyn Kelly. Everyone, please sub and support Megyn Kelly. Please sub and support Megyn Kelly. Just enter on YouTube, Megyn Kelly. If I am not mistaken, she has almost 5 million subs. 5 million subs. She is a journalist. She used to work in one of the networks. If I am not mistaken, she used to work in NBC, if I am not mistaken. But it was one of the networks. It was CBS or NBC. She is a professional, and she is a beautiful young lady. She is a beautiful and gorgeous. She is drop dead gorgeous. She is drop dead gorgeous. And she is an intellectual and very professional. Those that are not familiar with Megyn Kelly, enter on YouTube, Megyn Kelly. I have a photo of her. I have a photo of her on my community bulletin board. She is gorgeous. She can be a Hollywood actress. She has she has the Hollywood actress looks. But she is not an actress. She is a journalist. She is a certified journalist, very well prepared. And also, she is a beautiful woman. So God bless Megyn Kelly. Megyn Kelly. Everyone, please sub and support Megyn Kelly. I want to mention Miss Can Be Wrong. Miss Can Be Wrong. Everyone, please sub and support Miss Can Be Wrong. She is a nice young lady. She is like old country style. When you listen to her voice, she is old country style. To be clear, she is young. She is young, but with the old country style. That is what I mean. I do not want misinterpretations. She is a young lady. Everyone, please support Miss Can't Be Wrong. She has a nice channel, and she brings up good topics. She brings up good topics. So God bless Miss Can't Be Wrong. Hold on, everyone. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Okay, we have Miss Can't Be Wrong. Miss Can't Be Wrong. God bless you. God bless you. Okay, there are so many. There are so many people. I am going to do two more, and then I'll get into the topic. Let us check the time. It is now 6:26. 6:26 here in Puerto Rico and 5:26 on the East Coast. I am on schedule. After I do two more, I will go to the red carpet. The red carpet chat, and then I will greet everyone in the red carpet, and then I will get into the topic. But let me mention two more people. Miss Angela, the right winger. Miss Angela, the right winger. Miss Angela, God bless you. And I give you a big hug and a kiss on the forehead. The only thing that I tell Miss Angela, I miss you. I miss you. I miss you and Miss Angel together. Let me repeat it. Miss Angela, the right winger. This is me. This is Uncle Edwin. I miss seeing you. I miss seeing you with Miss Angel. It is my opinion, Miss Angela, you and Miss Angel belong together as spiritual sisters. As spiritual sisters. That is my opinion. Let me repeat it again. I miss Angela. I miss Angela. Miss Angela, I miss you. I miss you. I hope and pray that you and Miss Angel can become sisters again. Let me repeat it. I hope that I hope you and Miss Angel, or Miss Angel and you, it is the same. I hope you two I hope you too, both of you, can become sisters again. That is my opinion. That is what I feel in my heart and in my spirit. So I miss you, Miss Angela. I miss you. I miss you and Miss Angel together. Do not forget, Miss Angela, I have known you and you too. I have known Miss Angela and I have known Miss Angel. This is the 5th year. This is the 5th year. We are into the 5th year. Miss Angela, God bless you and have a beautiful Sunday. And have a beautiful Sunday. And I give you a big hug. And may God bless you. And I kiss you on the forehead. And red roses for Mrs. Angela. And one more, another beautiful young lady. Another beautiful young lady. I have always liked this young lady. I have always liked her, always. Very intelligent, very bright, and has a good heart. She has a good heart. Miss Maureen Moe. Miss Maureen Moe. Miss Maureen, God bless you. God bless you. And I miss you, Miss Maureen. I miss you. I miss you. So God bless you, Miss Maureen. Have a beautiful Sunday. Have a beautiful Sunday. Red roses for Miss Maureen Moe. Red roses. And Miss Maureen, I hope you and Miss Angel can become friends again. I hope you and Miss Angel can become friends again. I hope everyone understands what Uncle Edwin is trying to do. And I must repeat this again. Life is short. At any time, God can send us the link. Let us not waste time. Let us not waste time. Let us become the family that we used to be. Let us become the family that we used to be. That is the point. Miss Maureen, have a beautiful day today. And I like you very much. I like Miss Maureen. I like her. To be clear, like a daughter, like a sister. To be clear, it is like a sister, like a daughter, like an aunt, like a cousin. She is part of our family. Miss Maureen Moe, Miss Angela, she is part of our family. We are the great YouTube family. And I must repeat this again, at any time, any one of us, we are gone. We are gone. It is that simple. It is that simple. Let us take advantage. Let us take advantage of life. Let us take advantage of life. Okay, I would love to keep on, but the list is endless. The list is endless. I will try to do every day a few. I will try to do every day a few. The people I mentioned them with respect, with honor, and in good faith. It is with a good intention. They are no bad intentions. They are no bad intentions. It is in good faith. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Okay, let me go now. Let me go now to the red carpet. Hold on, everyone. Okay, we are now at the red carpet. We are now at the red carpet. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Everyone, I will return in 1 minute. I need water. I need water. Okay, everyone, I am back. I am back. I needed some water, so please accept my sincere apologies for the interruption. Before I greet everyone in the red carpet, listen to this one. They are people that say on YouTube, all this kumbaya in the garbage. No. YouTube is not for war. YouTube is not to be insulting others. YouTube is not to harass other people. YouTube is to have a good time. YouTube is to have a good time for real entertainment and to make friends and to make YouTube friends. That is the essence of YouTube. YouTube is for entertainment. Do you understand? YouTube is for real entertainment, for real instruction, and to have a good time and to make YouTube friends. That is the purpose of YouTube. These individuals, there are many of them. They say kumbaya. They say, I'm not into that. They say that they are not into making peace. So that means that they are troublemakers. If you are on YouTube making trouble, you don't belong on YouTube. Let me repeat it again. Hold on, everyone. If you enjoy Snow White and Cinderella fighting, you don't belong on YouTube. You are a criminal delinquent. Let me repeat it. If you enjoy seeing people curse each other out, if you enjoy watching people Hold on. Let me organize my English and Spanish. It always creeps up on me. If you enjoy watching people curse each other, insult each other, and then you don't belong in YouTube, you belong in prison. You belong in prison. That means that you are a criminal. That you are a criminal. Check this one out. And we go back a few months ago. A few months ago, a content creator killed 2 other content creators. That is not entertainment. That is not instruction. That is a crime. That is a crime. Is that what you want? Is that what you want, to see people kill each other? Is that what you want? Those that say no kumbaya. Is that what you want, to see people kill each other? Is that what you enjoy? Because the purpose, the essence, the true essence of YouTube is for real entertainment, for real instruction, and people making YouTube friends, That is the purpose of YouTube. YouTube is not for murder. YouTube is not to pull up on another person and to kill the person. That is not what YouTube is all about. That is not why YouTube was created. That is a gun. They are people that are abusing the platform. They are people that don't want to see Snow White and Cinderella be friends. They are people just want to make trouble until we have another Las Vegas. Wake up. So those that say that Uncle Edwin is an ass kisser, those that say that they did not come here for peace, that means you don't belong on YouTube. You are simply a troublemaker. You are a criminal. You are a criminal making trouble. That is what you are. Plain and simple. I hope everyone got it. Okay, let me go to the red carpet. Project DARPA, God bless you. Chris Capello, God bless you. Hold on. Okay, it is early. Okay, let me read some of the comments. Chris Capello says, DARPA, it's the worst kind of water you can imagine. I used to work in Russo's, and one time a photographer left his lamp on too long by the sprinkler head, and it went during a wedding. I am reading the messages backwards. DARPA says, yeah, I've been present for commercial sprinkler. Systems blowing, it's like a black oil and it smells horrible. Okay, Chris Capello says, DARPA, Chris Capello says, DARPA, I have heat trace on a lot of sprinkler line in my building. It is very good. A sprinkler is the worst. The water is black, and all the cutting oil, when they threaded the pipes, is in its tube. Okay? Okay. They are having a private conversation. There is no problem. No, it is not private because it is in the chat. But it is about construction. That is good. Chris Capello and Project DARPA. There is no problem. That is an interesting topic about construction. So God bless Chris Capello and God bless Project DARPA. Hold on, everyone. Before I get into the topic, just one more thing. Yesterday, while I was doing the live, I did not notice it. I noticed it after I did the live. I noticed it after I did the live. There are two people, I am not going to mention their names. There are two people that are dear to my heart. I am not going to mention their names. They were fighting in the chat. Two people that are dear to my heart. They were fighting in the chat. I want to tell the two people, do not do that again. Do not do that again. If not, sadly, I will have to expel you from the chat and block you. Let me repeat it again. Two people that are dear to my heart, they were fighting against each other in the chat. Here on the Uncle Edwin channel, no fighting ever in the chat. No, ever. If I ever see two people fighting in the chat, sadly, it will break my heart. It will break my heart. But I will expel you and I will block you. And you cannot come back ever. I hope I am clear. I don't want to see no fights in this. I don't want to see fights here on the Uncle Edwin channel. That is not permitted here. If you have a problem that came from another channel, try to resolve it, but not here. Not here. What goes on other channels, I have no control over that. I have no control what goes on other channels. I have no control over that. So if you come to visit Uncle Edwin, everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome. But you cannot fight. You cannot fight in the chat with no one. If I see that you are fighting, both of the people will be expelled and blocked forever. Here on this channel, no fighting ever. No profanity ever. Them are the rules of this channel. I hope I am clear. It will break my heart. It will break my heart. But I will expel you and block you. No fighting. No fighting. I want to thank Uncle Tindu and Black Hat Music for helping me yesterday in the live that we did yesterday about our dogs and cats. Again, Uncle Tindu, thank you. And thank you, Black Hat Music. Okay, let me get into the topic. This is brief. Hold on, everyone. I have been on the air already hour and a half. The time now in Puerto Rico, 6:48. It is raining. It is 80 degrees. On the East Coast, it is 5:48. 5:48 in the morning. And according to the Weather Channel, it is very cold. It is very cold. In other words, you cannot go if you live in New York City, you cannot go to the beach. You cannot go to the beach today. Okay, hold on, everyone. Hold on. Let us get into the topic. I will be brief. I will be brief. Hold on, everyone. Hold on, everyone. Okay, everyone, listen up. This is the topic, the dead. The dead. Listen to these words. I want everyone to paste these words in their brain. The dead. Those that condemn, insult, threaten the dead will be condemned here in the living. Let me repeat it. This is for everyone. There are many people on YouTube. There are many of them have no respect for the dead. They don't have respect for the living. They also don't even have respect for the living. They don't even have respect for the living. But today we are stressing the dead. The dead, those that condemn, insult, threaten the dead will be condemned here in the living. You see, once a person passes away, listen up. This is something that your parents should have taught you when you were a kid. This is something that your parents should have taught you when you were a kid. I am talking to many. It doesn't matter what that person did when they were alive. That is over. That person is now dead. That person now belongs to God's world. To God's world. That means that you have to respect the dead. If we mention the dead, we must mention the good things that that person did. But to mention negative things about a person that has passed away, that is a mortal sin. That is a mortal sin. A lot of people do it. People that have died. You hear people, let us say that Dick Tracy died. They start talking all the bad things that Dick Tracy did. That is not proper. That is not proper. Dick Tracy is not here to defend himself. And also, this is important. There are a lot of famous people. There are a lot of famous people that have passed away. And there is a lot of false information about them. There is a lot of false information about them. If you are going to talk about a dead person, talk about the good things that that person did. Do not bring up the alleged bad things that that person did, because you are committing a sin. You are insulting the dead. You are insulting the dead. That is something that your parents should have taught you when you were a kid. I am talking in general. I am not referring to hold on, everyone. I am talking in general. I am not referring to anyone in particular, but there are many that do it. Again, if you are talking about a famous person, a public figure, that has passed away. Say the good things about the person. Say the good things about the person. Do not bring up negative things because you are disrespecting the dead. That is blasphemy. That is blasphemy. And again, let me repeat it. There are many false information. There is a lot of false information that is out there about famous people that have died. There is a lot of false information. Let me give you an example. You see it here on YouTube. Let us say, let me give an example. The program All in the Family, the great sitcom with All in the Family, with Carol O'Connor, with Gene Stapleton, if I am not mistaken, and Rob Reiner, that sadly his son murdered him. There is, check this out, here on YouTube, you see it. They say, that's how come you have to be careful. Rob Reiner has passed away. Carol O'Connor has passed away. They are claiming, someone is claiming when Carol O'Connor and Rob Reiner, when they were doing All in the Family, that they used to hate each other, that they used to hate each other's guts, and that Rob Reiner was the devil. That is all false. That is all false information. What they are doing, they are damaging the reputation of these two people that are dead. There is another one that says that Jerry Lewis was a horrible father. All of that is not true. And people repeat it. That is how come. If you are going to talk about, I am talking in general, if you are going to talk about people that have passed away, your responsibility as a responsible content creator, you must be responsible when you are a content creator. Let me repeat it. You must be responsible when you are a content creator. If I am referring to a dead person, I am going to say the good things about the person. I am not going to mention negative things. It is not proper. It is classless. That person is not alive to defend themselves. And also, there is a lot of false information. And then what you do, you repeat the false information. You are damaging the reputation of a dead person. That is a sin. And your channel can get struck. If you are going to talk about people that have passed away, be tactful. Tell the good things about the person. Bringing up things that are not proper, it is not proper. That is lack of manners, that is lack of education, and also a troublemaker. You are a troublemaker. Everyone, open the brains, learn. Respect the dead. Never forget, the dead are not here to defend themselves. They are dead. They are gone. And what you are doing, you are disrespecting the dead. And I must repeat this. the dead, those that condemn, insult, threaten the dead, will be condemned here in the living. If you disrespect the dead, you will be disrespected here in the living. Never forget it. The dead are sacred. Whatever they did, it is irrelevant. Let us talk about the good things. Let us talk about the good things that people did. Let us not bring up the alleged bad things. The alleged bad things. There is a lot of false information that is out there. And you have to be a responsible content creator. Never forget it. Be a responsible content creator. If not, your channel will be struck down. Let me repeat it. Be a responsible content creator. If not, your channel will be struck down. Okay, I am going to close the telecast. It is now exactly 7 a.m. and 6 a.m. on the East Coast. Today I work. I am going to work now. Hold on. The mass that we heard in the morning, dedicated to Mrs. Nancy. To Mrs. Nancy, that is the elderly lady that is kidnapped and she is still missing. She is still missing. Our prayers for her and her family. And we pray that she is alive. We pray to God that she is alive. Today is 7 days. This is the 7th day. So I hope and pray that she is alive, and may she be recovered as soon as possible. Also, the mass was dedicated to Mrs. Green, known on YouTube as Mean Green. Mean Green, Aroba Mean Green 0009. Aroba Mean Greenie 0009. Miss Green, God bless you. Prayers for good health. So the mass that we heard in the beginning, dedicated to Miss Nancy, to Miss Greenie, and to Mr. Mahale. To Mr. Mahale, which is the husband of Miss Carol Mahale. And also, I want to include, hold on, everyone. I want to include Miss Artby Imagine. Miss Artby, Miss Artby, get well soon. I think she has like a little cold, but get well soon. A cold is a cold, and it can convert into a big cold. Before I close the telecast, I want to mention a friend. She is the friend of Uncle Tindu. She has a channel. Her name is Donna. Donna Doing It Right. Wait, hold on. Let me get it correctly. Hold on. Okay, I got it. I want to mention, to be clear, she is a friend of Uncle Tindu. Her name, she has a channel. It is an excellent channel. I have seen her content. It is quality content. It is respectful content. And she is a professional young lady. She is a professional young lady, very well educated, excellent appearance. She is a professional. She is a professional. Her name is Donna's Doing It. Donna, I am sorry, let me organize my English and Spanish. Her channel is Donna's Doing It. Donna's Doing It. I am sorry. If anyone in the chat, please put Donna's link in the chat. Put Donna's link in the chat. It is an excellent channel. And everyone, if you want a quality channel, a respectful channel, an educational channel, no gossip, no drama at all, sub to Donna's Doing It. Donna's Doing It. You put arroba, Donna's Doing It. Donna's Doing It. Miss Donna, I wish you the best. God bless you. I sub to you now. May God bless you. May God bless your family. May God bless your channel. We wish you the best. We wish you the best. The only thing that I will tell you, have you downloaded? I am sorry. Miss Donna, have you downloaded your YouTube Studio app? Have you downloaded your YouTube Studio app? Miss Donna, if you have not done it, do it right now. Do it right now. It is important, Miss Donna, that you download your YouTube Studio app. Once you download it, you register. I want you to study it completely, and read the last part, in the menu. Check out earnings, and read it completely and follow it through to the letter. That is the advice I give Miss Donna. That is if she did not download her YouTube Studio app. Miss Donna, with the utmost respect, if you have not done it, do it. Do it right now, Miss Donna. Do it right now. And also another advice for Miss Donna. Miss Donna, you go to Google. You will go to Google. You enter StreamYard. I want you to learn about StreamYard. StreamYard will grant you 20 hours a month for free. That way you can do your lives on StreamYard. You enter on Google StreamYard. You register on StreamYard. StreamYard will grant you 20 hours a month for free. And you learn StreamYard. Just press the buttons. Donna, if you want to learn, just press the buttons. You see, once you press a button, you know for what that button is for. That is the best way to learn. And also, Miss Donna, if you do not understand something on YouTube, just enter it. Enter what you do not understand. For everything that you don't understand, there are hundreds of videos that will explain to you what you do not understand. That is the best way to learn. Miss Donna, just press the buttons and you will learn. The next time, I will not press that button because I know you see, Miss Donna, the only way to really learn is to press the buttons. That is the way to learn. So download your YouTube Studio app if you have not done it, and enter on Google StreamYard. Learn it. And you can do your lives on StreamYard. And in the future, if you decide you can subscribe to StreamYard. But that is up to you. That is up to you. But press the buttons and learn. Press the buttons and learn. God bless Miss Donna, and I speak to her with the utmost respect and good intentions. And good intentions. She is the dear friend of Uncle Tindu. Everyone, sub to Donna. Aroba Donna doing it. Aroba Donna doing it in little letters. Hold on, everyone, hold on. Okay. Chris Capello, thank you. Chris Capello put Donna's link in the chat. Thank you, Chris Capello. Hold on. Chris says, Edwin, today is my son's birthday. Great. Happy birthday, Chris Jr. Happy birthday, Chris Jr. Everyone. Blessings and prayers. Blessings and prayers for Chris Jr. Capello. Chris, how old is your son? Chris, how old is your son? Let us see what Chris says. If he is still in the chat. So God bless Chris Jr. Let us see if Chris is still in the chat. Or he's eating breakfast. Or hold on. Magooch, God bless you. Hold on. Let me check the entire chat. Okay. Hold on. Okay, Project DARPA, God bless you. Chris Capello again, God bless you. And God bless your son. God bless your son. Chris Capello Jr.'s birthday. Today, Super Bowl Sunday. What a day to celebrate the birthday with Super Bowl Sunday. Chris, your son is lucky. God bless Chris Jr. Hold on, everyone. I am checking the red carpet. Hold on. I don't want to miss no one. Everyone is important. Cheech, God bless you, Cheech. A big hug for Cheech. Cheech, God bless you. Have a beautiful day today, Cheech. Everyone, give a big hug to Cheech. Okay, and we have Magooch. I saw Magooch. There he goes, Magooch. From the great Magucci family of Sicily. Magooch, God bless you, Magooch. And a big hug for Magooch. Hold on. Okay, everyone. God bless you all. God bless everyone outside of the chat. God bless everyone. I hope everyone got it. Everyone, have a beautiful day today.
We got a brand new album out. It's called Raised on Radio. We're gonna play a little song from that album, because the girl can't help it.
He's on me.
You see good time, yeah.
Quit playing with your mind, you're spinning. If you think that I'm a lie, just try it for yourself. Cause clouds will open up, blue skies are willing. Yeah, I know it's so hard to go away. Cause clouds will open up, blue skies are willing. You wanna run it back, but you can't turn the time. You start to feel like you're losing your shine. But the grass ain't always green on the other side. Feel like you're losing your shine. The grass ain't always greener on the other side. Hey, you stop stressing about what you're missing. So blue, take it easy, take your time. If you think my words are wise, just try it for yourself. I promise the stars will light the path you are, don't care. Got a heart of gold, what a shame to go to waste. The clouds will open up, blue skies are willing.
Khalil, what's up, Cass? Zaim, Cassidy. Now I'm gonna pass the mic to the Force MDs to help me spread some tender love around the world.
Here I'm laying all alone.
Can you feel the love?
Toss and turn, longing for some of your
I can feel the love.
tender love. I'm waiting for the
And
right
it feels so good.
moment to come, so I can thank you for all the tender love you've given to me.
Break it down, fellas.
Tender love, love so tender, pulling me close to you. Baby, I surrender. Candles they light the dark.
Turn your lights down low.
Now I see how lovely the feelings are. All the tender love you've given to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, party people in the place to be. You're now rocking tonight. You're now rocking tonight. You're now rocking with DJ Cassidy. Johnny!
What up, Cass?
Now we're going to send this out to all women worldwide. I'm trying to spread some love to all the mothers and women around the world, and I need your help.
No problem, man. To all the mothers around the world, we love you. Happy Mother's Day.
So, ladies and gentlemen, to all those who spread love, share love, and send love, this is for you. Let's go.
It's got to be real.
So real.
Girl, I could write a book on how you're making me feel.
How you feel?
I know I'll never find another who could match the love you're giving to me. So easy.
Come on. Sing it now.
For the lover in you, this ring
Say what?
means I'll always be true. This is
Sing it now.
I will start loving you this time.
Take it home.
It's gonna last forever.
Oh, 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2. Party people in the house tonight. Just give it all you got when I pass the mic. I said, let's get up, let's get down. Come on, let's get up, let's get down. Come on, let's get up, let's get down. Come on, give it all you got, give it all you got. Come on, get it.
Yo, Cassidy, what's up?
Now let's send this out to women worldwide for always rising to the top.
Let's get